Here in Canada, most people think they're ready to retire the moment they hit $1 million saved. That number alone doesn't actually mean much. There are 7 real signs that actually mean you're ready, and even people who feel pretty confident are usually only hitting 2 or 3 of them. Start with OAS, Old Age Security, one of 2 big government payments, normally starting at 65. Most people picture it as one flat check, same for everyone at that age. The age is the same for most, the amount isn't. It depends on how many years you've lived in Canada as an adult. A lifelong resident gets the full amount. Someone who immigrated at 45 and retires at 65 has only 20 years of residency, roughly half, so roughly half the payment. Same age, very different check. One thing most people don't know, you don't have to start at 65. Delay it to age 70 and it grows every month you wait. Your real number's sitting in your My Service Canada account right now. That's sign 1. Check it out to see your number. Next up is CPP, and unlike OAS, this one lets you start early, not just late. People hear the average payment is around $800 a month and assume that's close to theirs too. It's not shared. It's built entirely from what you personally paid in. Someone who worked full-time their whole career might see close to $1,500 a month. Someone with years off might see $300 or $400. CPP can start as early as 60 all the way to 70. Take it early, it's reduced permanently. Wait, it's increased permanently. Same as OAS, the real number's sitting in your account online. Check out that one too for more clarity on your situation before you decide to retire. 2 down, 5 to go, including one hidden rule that can shrink your checks a full year after you've already stopped working. Here's a question worth asking honestly. Is there any income lined up beyond just those 2 checks? Service Canada says outright, on their own site, that OAS and CPP alone usually aren't enough. Most people need a pension, savings, or something else stacked on top. For lower-income seniors, there's also the Guaranteed Income Supplement, a top-up, not a replacement plan. Picture 2 people, same OAS, same CPP. One's got a small pension and savings behind it, the other's got nothing else. On paper, their government income looks identical. In real life, one of them has a much harder decade ahead. So if the whole plan is OAS and CPP will cover it, that's not a plan, that's a hope. Now, for the mortgage, is it actually gone, or does it just have a real payoff date attached? Most people picture retirement as debt-free. It isn't a reality for a lot of Canadians. Plenty of retirees are still paying a mortgage well into their 60s and 70s, except now it's coming out of a fixed pension, not a paycheck. Someone retiring at 65 with 8 years left on the mortgage still owes that payment from day one, job or no job. Do you actually know the date that debt disappears? Worth finding out before it finds you. Here's a harder one. Have you actually priced out what you'll spend in retirement, or just guessed it'll be less? The assumption is simple. No commute, no work clothes, so spending drops. Some costs do. Healthcare climbs the later you get into retirement, and travel or hobbies can rise too. Someone expecting to spend 30% less who actually only drops by 10, that's a real gap every month for years. There's a free retirement income calculator from the government built for exactly this, so it's math, not a guess. 5 down, 2 left. And these are the ones almost nobody sees coming. This one's easy to miss entirely. What happens to health and dental coverage once the job ends? Most people don't think about it until it's already gone. A lot of employer benefits end the day you stop working, not gradually. If you're used to your workplace covering a dental bill or a prescription, you'll suddenly cover all of it yourself, right as your income drops. Is there an actual plan for coverage once work benefits end? If it's, I'll figure it out later, that's worth locking down now, not after you retire. And here's the one that really catches people off guard, a number that can shrink your OAS a year after you retire. Most people assume once OAS starts, it's just theirs, locked in, same every month. It's not always true. There's a rule that quietly takes some of it back based on how much you made the year before. For 2025, cross $93,454 in income, and the government starts taking OAS back, 15 cents per dollar over. Go high enough past around $152,000, and it's gone completely for that year. Remember the income beyond CPP and OAS sign from earlier? Here's where it connects. If that extra income is a big RRSP or RRIF withdrawal in 1 year, it counts, and it can push someone over that line without them ever seeing it coming. Say someone's usual income sits comfortably under the threshold, then 1 year they pull $30,000 extra from their RRIF for a renovation. They're suddenly well past $93,000 for that year, and the following July, their OAS check quietly gets smaller. No bill shows up right away. The check just adjusts months later, after the money's already spent. 7 signs. Most people are only sure about 2 or 3 of them. Being ready for retirement was never really about hitting a number. It's about knowing these 7 things cold and prepare for it before you hand over your resignation for good. If this video made it clearer, hit subscribe. Canadian Life Simply Explained. See you in the next video.